Hi everybody. Today we're going to complete yet another topic, and the topic is sentence completion and close. Now sentence completion, as we all know, is one single sentence with one or multiple blanks, and close is nothing but a paragraph with blanks. Now these two questions often become challenging in the test, and the reason is sentence completion and close may test you on both vocabulary as well as on reasoning skills. Vocabulary becomes a picture when the words given to us are not familiar to us, so they are unknown, and that is why we cannot judge. And close becomes, and the other reasoning becomes a problem, or reasoning becomes the test when options given to us are very very close, and subtle differences make them incorrect or inferior. So let us study how do we eliminate certain options and choose for our answer. One thing to remember is that whenever we solve such questions, we spend more time on the sentence analyzing the context than on the words in the blanks. So question number 1 to 8, the direction says fill in the blanks of the following sentences using most appropriate word or words from among the given options for each. First one says, though one eye is kept firmly on the dash, the company now also promotes dash contemporary art. Now, though one eye is kept firmly on the dash. Now, there are two blanks. For the first blank, I know I have though. Though is a contradictory conjunction, which shows that there has to be a contradiction. The company now also promotes dash contemporary art. For the second blank, I have the clue as contemporary art. And it says now also promote. So this has to be a contradiction of now. So my answer becomes future to popular. Future, the reason why it becomes future is because it is the opposite of now. You can't say past. Why will the company keep an eye on the past? Definitely it will keep on the future. And popular modern art. Contemporary means modern. So popular modern art also makes sense. Second one now. It will take some time for many South Koreans to dash the conflicting images of North Korea, let alone dash what to make of their northern cousins. When I say let alone dash what to make of their northern cousins, it means let alone decide what to make of their northern cousins. So it will take some time for many South Koreans to reconcile the conflicting images of North Korea, let alone decide what to make of their northern cousins. Third one says she had never visited the Taj Mahal, but she could appreciate its splendor, dash to the description of others. Now the context is that she had never visited the Taj Mahal, but still she could appreciate its splendor. Why? Because somebody else had described it. So through somebody else, hence the answer becomes vicariously. So she could appreciate its splendor vicariously through the description of others. Through the description of others means through a proxy. Among the most dash of the cats, lions dash in groups of one or more family units called prides. Among the most, now we're talking about group of lions, we're talking about prides, right? So among the most gregarious of the cats, lions associate in groups of one or more family units. Why? It's not that they cannot survive in groups, they can survive in groups. But they like to be in groups, that is what is meant by gregarious. Gregarious means fond of company. So because they like being in groups is why they associate in groups. Fifth one now. In the brief film, dash of human suffering showed the effects of war. Brief film means short film. Now in short film, what would show effects of war? So the answer here is option number 3, vignettes. Vignettes are nothing but short scenes or short glimpses. So short scenes or short glimpses showed the effects of war. My concern about having another office party were dashed when Mr. Dilbert spilled his beer into the fax machine. Concerns. The context over here is of concerns. So the concerns were borne out. Option number 4. Seventh one now. While he dashed the thought of daily medication, he realizes that is a dash problem and will subside in a few weeks. The context is subsides in a few weeks. And if it will subside in few weeks, it has to be a temporary problem. And since it's a temporary problem, my answer becomes detest to temporary. While he hates or dislikes the thought of daily medication, he realizes that it is a dash problem and will subside in a few weeks. While listening to the chanting of the Vedas, the listener does not encounter the musician's individual personality. The dash chant merely dashed both the musical and religious rules of the period. So it does not encounter. If it says does not encounter, then it should be rather it encounters. So rather, the chant merely embodies both musical and religious rules of the period. So this was all about sentence completion. Now we move to a close, which is paragraph with blanks. Now this is a big paragraph. Whenever you look at such paragraphs, you should not read any blank in isolation. You should treat all the blanks together. And when you treat all the blanks together, think of two options which are so close that they cannot be your answers. So you eliminate them and choose for the next option. If there are two words which are giving you almost similar meaning, obviously you will have to eliminate them. So let's start. India has no dash given the leads in different fields. My option is years, periods, decades, ages, and eons. Now, ages and eons mean the same. Decades are period of 10 years, but there is no context of 10 years. There is no context of a cyclical time, so we choose years. India has for years given the lead in different fields, and the impact of its civilization and culture has spread to the dash corners. We are talking about India and its corners. It can't be furthest, it can't be longest, can't be widest, can't be narrowest, so farthest corners. This has become possible thanks to the lead given by her sages and saints, statesmen and scholars and poets and literates. It is training and education that Dash contributed to her progress. Now, if you look at the options, it says basically, eventually, finally, ultimately, and fundamentally. Eventually, finally, and ultimately mean the same. So, three options which mean the same cannot be taken for one blank. Basically and fundamentally. Fundamentals are origins. It has not been said that they were the fundamentals of something. So, it is basically. As the Radhakrishnan Commission has rightly mentioned, if India is to dash the confusion of our times, obviously India and the context is confusion. India won't create confusion. Remove and extirpate mean the same. Exterminate means to kill. So if India is to confront, is the answer, confront the confusion of our times, she must dash for guidance. Now India is a country, what will it do for guidance? Obviously it will not go for guidance, it will not consult because these are human attributes. Where would it return? So it would turn for guidance. She must turn for guidance, not to those who are lost in the mere exigencies of the passing hour. Guys, necessities and requisites mean the same. Problems, emergencies are the same. Exigencies means the need of the hour. So, need of the passing hour. But to a men of letters, to men of science, to a poets and artists, and to a discoverers and inventors. These intellectual dash of civilization are to be found and trained in the universities. So these intellectual pioneers, because guardians and custodians mean the same. And we're talking about discoverers, inventors, and men of letters and science. So they are pioneers who have initiated something concrete and new. So they are to be found and trained in the universities, which are the dash of inner life of the nation, which are the sanctuaries, because there you get a whole lot of similar information. So, which are the sanctuaries of the inner life of the nation. I hope you are clear with close 1. Let's go to close 2. The keynote in Chinese philosophy is dash. Man and his society if have occupied, if not monopolized, the attention of Chinese philosophers throughout the ages. So keynote in Chinese philosophy is dash. Since we are talking about man and a society, it is humanism. Dash discussions have overshadowed any metaphysical speculation. Since we are talking about metaphysical speculation, which is supernatural, we want any concrete discussions, so ethical and political. It must quickly be added, however, that this does not imply any dash to supreme power or to nature. We don't need any positive, neither negative emotions, so it is indifference. All the others are either positive or negative, but it does not imply anything, not positive, neither negative, so indifference. Instead, the general conclusion represented in Chinese philosophy is that of unity and man in heaven, the spirit of synthesis. Why? Because we've spoken about the spirit of unity. So, synthesis is nothing but unity. So, the spirit of synthesis has characterized the entire history of Chinese philosophy. With this, we complete our clause number 2. Now, moving to clause number 3. Only steadfastness of purpose and humility enable the student to shift his position to meet the new conditions in which new dash are born, or old ones modified beyond recognition. Now we are talking about old ones modified beyond recognition. What can be modified to the point of recognition are only truths. All the others can be completely changed or modified completely. But something can be changed only till the point of recognition is truth. And the honest heart will keep him in touch with his fellow students and furnish the sense of dash without which he travels an arid waste alone. Furnish that sense of camaraderie. Camaraderie is friendship, and if there is no friendship, then there is obviously the person will travel his whole life alone. I say dash an honest heart. An honest head is prone to be cold and stern. Now, since he is saying he is giving us an advice, so I say advisedly, an honest heart. The honest head is prone to be cold and stern, given to judgment, not to mercy, and not always able to entertain, that true charity, which while it thinks no evil, is anxious to put the best possible dash upon the motives of fellow worker. Now it's anxious when we have judged. It said it's given to judgment. The brain is given to judgment, not to mercy. So head is brain. And it does not entertain true charity. So it's anxious to put the best possible interpretation. It will foster to an attitude of generous, friendly dash, unpiqued by green fellow jealousy. Generous and friendly, we need something like a healthy competition. So if we need something which comes in the context of healthy competition, it is generous, friendly rivalry. Unpiqued by green fellow jealousy, that is the best preventive of the growth of vaster scientific spirit, living seclusion, and working in a lock and key laboratory as dash of light as is a thief. We're comparing to the thief and comparing to the attitude of a thief. So as timorous, see, frightened, afraid are the same, unsure and apprehensive are the same. So as timid like or timorous of a life as is a thief, timorous means the attitude of a thief. So with this we finish our clause number 3 and our vocabulary, which is FIDs and sentence completion and close as well. I hope you have no doubts. Thank you so much.